welcome to TVRI's World special dialogue on National Film Day, or what we call it here, Hari Film Nasional. I am Aisyah Fabian, and I am today joined by, let me say there are some influential people in the film industry here in Indonesia. First of all, we have Lukman Sardi, a senior actor, producer, director, wow, all package. And also Nazira Noer, the publicist that usually the movies that you publish always hits box office.
I mean, not always, but I mean, yes,
okay.
most of them.
Okay, so let's talk about the Hari Film Nasional, National Film Day. We're going to divide this into like 3 segments, like the past, present, and future of the Indonesian cinema. And in this, the first one, let's tell our viewers that mostly are not living in Indonesia, and what is it about, like the National Film Day, this 30th of March, in 1950, if we look back in history, that was the first time Indonesian film was being shot.
I think why we have the Indonesian Film Days in March 13 is all about at that time around 1950, one of the best Indonesian director, Usmar Ismail, produce a movie called Darah.
And Usmar Ismail also right now, it's already a
national hero.
A hero.
Yeah.
Since 3 years ago.
And
Why?
he is the godfather of Indonesia.
Yeah, kind of
We
that.
can say
kind
that.
of that.
There's also a building.
Yeah, that's the
his name.
first time Indonesian film produced by Indonesian people.
Yeah.
Usually it's about because we colonized with Dutch.
Yeah.
Indonesian film industry a lot of initiate from Dutch and everything. But at that time, 1950, Usmar Ismail start one of the film produced with all Indonesian
Crew. So basically, he was the pioneer.
Yes.
Okay. And now here we have all Indonesian productions with Indonesian crews until now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's growing tremendously over the years and after pandemic as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe each year udah already like 300 films. So it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Okay. Is it 2024? Or
Yeah,
we're
well,
talking 2020?
in average.
Okay.
Yearly, yes.
Yearly.
Yes.
Wow. And that includes the ones that are being aired in OTT, not
Yes.
only
Yes,
cinemas,
yes,
right?
not only
Yes.
cinema.
And including series.
Yes.
Yes.
So now we're going to talk about like the culture itself.
Yeah.
Like from the back in the days, I remember like passing by the market, and then they have these small cinemas, and they like to go to cinemas. But now we have OTT. Do you say like how the differences and how it affects the market?
Yeah.
Maybe
I go first?
yes,
Yeah.
you go first.
So basically, the presence of OTT start coming out during pandemic because it was alternate tools for film to be shown and to be screened. Because at that time, of course, because of the pandemic, most of the industry it being paused, right? So I think it's a bittersweet. The sweet part is that now, because most films go into the OTT, the culture of the Indonesian viewers, sometimes they think, oh, we'll just wait because it will be in OTT. So now, the challenge and the game have to be upgraded. We cannot only make films that people doesn't have urgency to watch it. It's actually a sexy playing field because it made us, or the producers or the filmmakers, to produce more effectively, such that the viewers want to watch it in the theater. But at the same time, OTT also have a big contribution for films, of course, because if we see most of the films, we can tell which films more effective in OTT. So I think it's 50-50, but it's a good thing that OTT coming forward. I don't see it being cannibalism for the film industry in theater, but it made the game tougher. Therefore, we need to be more creative.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Can I speak Indonesian? Because I think I
Yeah,
need more
I
detail
will,
for
yes.
this. Okay, I don't want the audience have a wrong perception
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
I will
what
try
I
to
said.
translate.
Okay, OTT cinema di bioskop.
Yeah.
Ini dua hal yang sebenarnya saling support each other. Yang luar biasanya adalah film Indonesia saat ini kita sempat mengalami masa di mana pandemi produksi mati kan. And then orang-orang yang ada di dalam industri itu akhirnya nggak ngapa-ngapain. Waktu OTT masuk dan orang semua di rumah menonton streaming, cara ekonomi akhirnya orang-orang di dalam industri ini tersupport dan ternyata juga menghasilkan karya-karya yang luar biasa melalui streaming. Setelah akhirnya kita balik ke bioskop, nggak bisa dipungkiri ternyata orang-orang juga kangen sama nonton di bioskop. Menariknya adalah akhirnya kita punya output baru untuk menayangkan film. Sekarang problem utamanya adalah begitu banyaknya produksi, human resources-nya yang kurang.
Yeah.
Secara yang quality-nya bagus. Tapi ini bukan semuanya bad news.
Yeah.
Akhirnya banyak juga orang-orang yang baru berupaya dan berusaha untuk memberikan karya yang bagus dan kualitas yang bagus.
Like I said,
It's
our
very
industry
challenging.
Yeah.
to be better and more creative and have
Yeah.
more human resources.
Yeah, and I think it works both ways
Yeah.
for the audience and also for the filmmakers
Yeah.
as well. As the filmmakers, as you mentioned, it's challenging that you have to be more creative,
Yes.
but also as the audience, you kind of see you have more options as well when you
Exactly.
watch on OTT. There are
Yeah.
various genres, and sometimes the filmmakers have more freedom to
Yeah, yeah.
create
Yeah.
Create.
in OTT rather than in cinema.
I think it's a good thing like this. We have in Indonesia we have three popular genre. One is horror, number two is comedy, and number three I think is a comedy.
Yeah.
And then when OTT comes, we can put in something like, oh, this is the type of OTT. This is the type of you going to cinema, right? That's the point. What I want to say is when we have something to want to make like a movie, we already know. We going straight to the streaming platform or cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's the point to make us know how to minimize the risks
Yeah.
about the investment budget and everything.
That's from the filmmaker side.
Yeah.
From the promoter side, publicist and the marketing team, it's also a bigger playing field for us.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I personally or publicist, we have films, and it's our own homework to make sure this film is the message got into the public that it's urgency, that it needs to be shown and to be watched in theater. So it's for both parties. It's good.
Yeah.
But we still need the cinema, I think.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Of course.
nothing beats watching in the film
Because
in the theaters.
we have the different
Yes.
experience about the sound, about the
screen
and everything's about the,
Yeah.
scream and
Yeah.
everything's.
And also the ambience, like while you're watching it together with others,
Yeah.
feels like more lively.
Yeah,
Yes.
because people going to cinema to have a new experience.
Yeah.
And plus, don't forget, when we go to the cinema, we cannot pause the film.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
better.
That's the important things.
We want the viewers to watch it thoroughly. You
Yes.
know,
Yeah.
That's how we respect films.
We're going to talk more about like respecting films, especially local films, because today is the National Film Day, and we'll be back after a short message. We're back now on the special dialogue for the National Film Day today on March 30th. I almost forgot that but today is a special day, and now we have also another special guest. We're still joined by Lukman Sardi, and the other one is. Oh, you just popped out from your t-shirt.
Yep.
Sure, right?
Yeah.
Marthino Lio. Yay. How can I say? How can I introduce you? Young actor? Are you still young?
Great actor.
I hope I am.
Emerging Indonesian actors,
Yes.
awards winners. And yeah, before you won all those awards and become this actor, one of the outstanding actor in Indonesia, can you share us your journey, how you can be involved in the film industry in general?
It was back in the day. It was back in 2005, I think. I started off modeling for this magazine, teen magazine, and then afterwards. No, I'm not. I used to be, but after that, yeah, I started shooting, about soap operas, TV serial, and then that went on for about 4 years, and then I stopped. And then I was very interested in behind the camera, so I started off as a grip, and then I worked my way up until I was an operator of a camera.
Oh, okay.
But then that got boring to me, so I started something new. I started making a band. That didn't succeed. We split up, and I found another opening. It was back in 2016, I think, 2016. Teh Meli was making this audition to sing in a soundtrack. So I took that chance, and I got that chance. And I found an opening again to be in front of the camera, so I took it, and now I'm here.
What was your first film then?
My first film was in 2009. It was a collaboration between Indonesia and Malaysia. I think it was called Sayang You Can Dance. So they used 2 Indonesian actors. It was Samuel Rizal and me. The rest were Malaysians.
Oh, okay. But it is very, very interesting that maybe a little that we know that you started also as a crew.
I started as an actor and then got bored, and then became a crew.
You shifted there as a crew as well. So you experienced like both ways.
Yeah.
And this is something also that you are doing, right, Mas Lukman, at the moment as an actor. How long have you been acting?
I don't know. I started acting when I think it's about 7 or 8 years.
That little?
Yeah,
Okay.
got little, and then at that time I'm not thinking about after this I want to be a professional actor. I just do it because I love it.
Yep.
Because also I have my family background also in films. Like my father is a musician, also scoring for movie and everything. And then my sister is also start earlier to be an actress in a movie. And then at that time, and that era, I think I have 8 films until I'm, I think SMP. SMP I stopped because Indonesian film also died.
Oh, yeah.
Also stopped.
Oh, during that time?
Yeah, during that time, I think it's about 89 something.
Yeah.
And then after that, I just study and everything. And I start again when Masriri and Mbak Mira trying to find an actor to play in a movie called Gi.
Oh, yeah.
Around 2004, I think, 2004, 5.
Yeah.
And then at that time, and then I choose to be. After that, I choose to be a professional actor because I find out actor is my passion, film is my passion.
Okay, acting is your passion, and then now you becoming a producer and also a director. This is not your first time directing, right?
Yeah.
This is your second time.
Second.
the first movie that you directed
Is Di Balik 98.
True. That was the first time that we met, actually.
Yes. Remember that?
It was a long time ago as well. Yeah.
8 years ago.
8 years
Yeah.
ago. It's already been 8 years, and now you're back to the
Yeah.
director's chair.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because maybe God say so like that.
But you
don't know.
always-
I don't know. It just I always follow the my step and everything in my life. At that time, I know Daniel Mananta have a project, have a plan to make a movie. Glenn Fredley. I know Glenn is very well. He's one of my best friends. I respect him so much, not only because he's a musician, but also as a human being. And then when we have a conversation with Daniel, at that time Daniel said, it's so difficult to find a director for Glenn. It's not about because Indonesia don't have a great director or a good director, but we need to match. We need to something like cari jodoh. You know what I mean? And then at that time I'm just quiet, and then suddenly in my mouth just say, why you not choose me being director? And then after that, oh my God, is it wrong? Is it wrong? Because after that I'm thinking about, wow, is it hard, to do something, films with someone in a legend in music. But okay, Daniel say, okay, I will pray to God, and then when I waiting for that, in my mind, I just think about maybe after this, Daniel come to me and say, Lukman, no, not you.
You prepared for that.
It's very challenging, because 8 years ago, and then just Daniel come in, and then, yes, you're the director. Oh my God. But okay, I think it's a blessing.
Yeah.
I think it's a God's way. And now.
Such a big responsibility
Yeah,
as
of course,
well.
it's a big responsibility because, Glenn is a popular singer. Everybody knows him. It's a very challenging. It's a very, I have a big burden in my body.
So this is like a funny story as well. And then Lio was chosen after you got chosen, right?
Yes, of
Okay.
course.
So you chose Lio.
No, I'm not just Leo, because we're trying to find who's the actor playing Glenn. It's not easy because we have a both what I think is that we choose like from the singer or the real actor. But I think the important things is not about when you choose actors is ready for develop process, and then you can talk about why you, because you know the story, right?
Yeah. So basically, he was in this crossroads of where he had to choose between: do I choose a real actor, or do I choose an actor, or do I choose a musician? The homework that needs to be done when you choose a musician is far more greater, which takes more time. But why not choose an actor that could sing? So I popped up, and then when that happened, it just
And then
blew
we
my
think
mind.
physically,
Physically,
Leo have
Similarities,
with
resemblance with the lady. Glenn
Yeah, we're
Fredley.
both Molucca.
And then he's one of the good actor in Indonesia.
Yeah. And Leo, do you think that finally your career in band also made some contribution to this film?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, my musical background did play a little part in here. I mean, that's the great thing about knowing music. You know how to play with tempo, but you kind of have that advantage to you,
Yeah.
And being directed by a great actor as well knows when, Mas Lukman knows when, I guess, within each scene, there's like split seconds of when an actor is not yet done, but him being an actor, he knows when we're done, so he never cuts early. You know, he gave us that space to explore.
Okay, that was I was going to ask you, like, how does it feel? How did it feel to be directed by a fellow actor, especially Sardi?
Yeah, it was fun.
With
but
his
there are those
experiences.
moments when you see when you're directed by him. There's this God, which means you did great. But when he goes cut, oh, what I do.
It's not all about the actor when I say cut.
It could be anything,
Maybe
the
techniques
lighting.
and the lighting, everything, maybe camera and everything.
But he kind of puts you in that spot. You know,
Yeah.
okay, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
Yeah, so two actors here with me now. As actor, if you were being offered to play a role or to for like a film or whatever it is, you can say no. Maybe you have done it before or it's not challenging enough for you. But how about like you as a director? Would you do that? If you're being offered to direct something, would you choose or?
Yeah, I think first of all, I need to know about the story, about the characters, and I think the important thing is not about you like I say, I playing a father in the before I playing father in this movie, and then a new movie want to be I'm a father again. But the important thing for me is about how you can learn from that character. You can play father and father, but the background, I think, is always different. If you find something different, if you find something you can learn more, I think it's really good for me. But also from the script, right?
Yeah.
Because the script is a foundation. The whole package need to hit my heart, you know?
Yeah.
Not only because, the directors and everything.
Yeah. It's about the story and how it moved your heart
Yes,
in the first place.
that's the
maybe.
important thing.
How about Lio? Do you have any, like, what's your future plan as an actor or in the film industry to make more contribution, especially for Indonesian cinema?
Right now, I'm so caught up in living in the present. I'm just not in that place to want something or to worry something about the future, because I don't know. Ever since we worked with Glenn, I just felt like I'm safe. You know, there's this blessing that covers me and it guards me wherever I go, and I just feel, you know, just not to be in that safe zone, but know that you are safe.
Yeah.
And whatever happens in the future, it must happen. So whatever will be, will be.
And Lukman, Sardi, and also Marthino Lio has shared us about the journey of themselves being involved in the film industry, in the Indonesian cinema. How about we talk more about the journey of Indonesian cinema after the break? Selamat Hari Film Nasional or Happy National Film Day. Here in Indonesia, we are celebrating not only the filmmakers, not only the film enthusiasts, but I think it's for everyone. That's why, like, everyone now is here joining me. Lukman Sardi, Marthino Lio, and also Nazira Senur. So, the three of you are involved in the upcoming movie, Glenn Fredley, the movie. Yep. And we can see the t-shirt that Lio and also Bubu is wearing. With the tag, cinta means love, music, and also keluarga means family.
Yeah.
it's another like different genre. Lukman Sardi mentioned like three highest and most watched genre in Indonesia are horror, drama, and comedy.
Yeah.
This is drama, but also a bit musical as well.
Yes, I think this word, three words, it's apa ya, reflect, portray about this movie, because yeah, we know Glenn as a great singers and everything, but we need to portray something different. Not all about Glenn as a musician. Also, Glenn is a very humanist person. He also bring a lot of like think about how to make Indonesian being a great Indonesian, especially for Indonesian like East Indonesian.
Yeah.
We call it Indonesia Timur because Glenn is from Ambon, and then the trigger is something why Glenn have a strong strong will to bring like Ambon in the peace and to unite, because at that time around 90s or something, right?
Yeah, 98, 90.
Ambon have like a war, have a war. That's the part, important part to apa ya, maksudnya kayak pengen ngebawa film ini juga orang tahu Glenn itu bukan hanya sekedar musisi, but also like activist. Dia juga orang yang sangat peduli tentang kemanusiaan. Yang paling besar lagi dia peduli tentang Indonesia. And then all the things relate about love and family.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
And I think that's the ground as well in Indonesia, like love, music, and family. Family means like everything for Indonesian, and those three keywords, the unique selling points, are already there, and that what can attract the market as well. And it's like combining music and movies. All together.
Yeah, and I think from the promoting point of view, it's the time is now. It's the perfect timing to make Glenn Fredley the movie coming out for the theaters, because when we think about Glenn Fredley the movie, we did saw the preview for the film, and when we break down the keywords, it's all about love, music, and family. Love will be the symbol for Ambon.
Ah, okay.
Because we want it to be approachable, to be fresh as well.
Yep.
We don't want it to be political. Therefore, we put love in it. And then for music, of course, Glenn is very famous for music. And in family, this is the thing that not many people know. His relationship with his father and his relationship with the whole of the family. So I think these three keywords portray the whole of the Glenn Fredley movie.
Okay. So can I say that it's also the hope of this movie, so people in Indonesia know the other side of Glenn Fredley.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Like
that's
the whole side of him.
And then I think it's very important about it. Yeah.
And to see that this year has a lot of famous people's films, it's perfect timing, because Indonesia has our own music films.
Yes.
Okay. We stated the hope for this film, but there are also challenges in general.
Yeah.
Especially if we go back again to 1950 until now 2024, the challenges, like the industry is growing, but also the challenges are adding up as well. What are the most challenges that you are facing as a publicist, as actors, and also as producers and director?
Duluan.
I go first. Leo was like looking at me to ask for answers. I think from the publicity side is that, first of all, I have to mention that I've been around for some international film festivals. I've been to Cannes, I've been to Venice, Busan, and everywhere. The publicity side of Indonesian are way above them all. I've talked to them, the publicists in the US, and also been reached out by filmmakers in KL and asked me to give some insight and to help them to promote, like how to promote the films. So I think in positioning, Indonesian Publicist is doing very well right now. But our only challenges is that there are a lot of films, there are a lot of horrors, of genres, is to make sure each film has its special customized promotion. We don't want it to be template. We don't want to do the same thing over and over again. I mean, people can do press conference, but to have the narration, to have the perfect angle, to have the perfect tactic and the strategy of communicating, that will be the challenge. So I think in the positioning level, we're ahead in Asia and also international, but at the same time, internally, we have to always elevate and upgrade ourselves to promote it effectively more.
Oke.
Itu sesuatu hal yang luar biasa di film Indonesia. Bahwa yang luar biasa adalah orang film kita tuh gak pernah patah semangat. Kita mau ngalamin banyak hal, sempat mati suri, pandemi. Tapi kita tuh gak pernah patah semangat, bahkan tetap ngasilin karya-karya yang luar biasa. Jadi aku gak pernah punya concern terhadap orang film itu sendiri atau produksinya. Cuman hal yang utama yang harus disupport untuk itu semua adalah dari bagaimana pemerintah memberikan regulasi yang bagus buat perkembangan film Indonesia. Itu yang paling challenging. Karena film itu sebenarnya alat komunikasi bahkan promosi yang luar biasa buat sebuah negara. Sampai akhirnya orang luar tuh bahkan tahu, bahkan penasaran untuk lebih tahu tentang sebuah negara. Jadi ini akan saling berkaitan gitu. Bagaimana film akan membuat sebuah negara lebih dikenal, bahkan bukan hanya lebih dikenal, orang-orang akan melihat, wow ini sebuah negara yang punya culture yang luar biasa, manusia-manusia yang luar biasa. Dan itulah Indonesia sebenarnya. Bahkan makanan.
That's true. Like film can be like a window for someone to see of a country, and also for the country itself. It can boost the economy. It can boost the tourism as well, and also the it's like a marketing tools for a country as well. That's why the challenge, you can say, the biggest one comes from the government as well.
So although we can sense and we can see how the last few years the government been doing amazingly films. We have amazing Dirjen,
Pak Farid, terus ada lagi
Pak
Mahendra.
Nadim was amazing throughout the journey itself. But hopefully more and more.
And we have to work together, like from the filmmakers, the industry, and also the government, and the public as well, right?
Yes.
Because it's one ecosystem to make it grow.
Because at the end of the day, film will be produced if there is a demand. If there is no demand and all Indonesian people wants to see Hollywood blockbusters, then we're gonna, the industry will die. So it all connects.
Because if we look at our neighboring country like South Korea, Japan, the industry has grown. It's not only growing anymore, it's grown because how they're all connected between one another, and it has become an industry, right? And how do you see Indonesian cinema could be like that maybe in the near future? Because we can see, like in 2023 in Busan, Indonesia was the focus for the film festival. And then Bubu also mentioned, like the government has been giving more support throughout the years for the Indonesian cinemas to go abroad, to go international. And with that, how can you like
aku mau
foresee?
Mulai kali ya. Jadi kayak tadi Bubu udah bilang bahwa government juga sekarang sudah mulai start banyak hal untuk bikin film Indonesia makin berkembang, dan itu penting banget. Dan we are happy for that. Gitu. Tapi satu lagi yang penting adalah buat aku peran media. Bagaimana media bisa memberikan informasi-informasi tentang film Indonesia itu sendiri. Bagaimana film Indonesia yang berprestasi, bagaimana film Indonesia yang bisa membawa ada di festival dan akhirnya berhasil memenangkan sebuah award. Buat aku itu perlu diperkuat lagi. Sehingga audiens punya kebanggaan yang besar. Bukan media tuh bukan hanya memberitain yang viral-viral aja atau kasus aja.
Not only the gossip or
the
all
gossip
the
and everything
viral
gitu.
things, only the gossips. Maybe I can add about that. So I was I had a privilege to be the communication committee for film festival with Lukman Sardi for 3 years, and then with Reza Rahadian for another 3 years. So in total 6 years. I remember Mas Nadim, when it was during Lukman's years, he told us that he wants to have, and also Reza, he told us that he wants to have Indonesian film more known in the international industry. And after that, it has already been progressing. So last year, Indonesian Kemendikbud, we brought almost 98 cineas, filmmakers, to Cannes Film Festival, and then also Busan. And for this year, what I've known, because it's already in the pipeline, there's gonna be highlight in Udine Film Festival, Paris Film Festival, that's in Italy, and then also Cannes Film Festival, and then Busan and Bifan. So it's already in the program for the Kemendikbud and also government.
That's what I mean to how to media.
Maybe before Leo answered the challenge of being an Indonesian actor, because you also need the support from the government as well, especially, maybe Mas Lukman can add it up as well. The royalty, that is something that you might have been fighting for as actors.
It would be nice to get some. I'm just gonna be blunt.
This is really nice if you can get royalty.
Cuman you take what you can get, you know, and you just stay hungry, and just have that faith that one day it will come. I don't know when, but even though if that day comes and we're not around, it's nice to know that our younger generations have that opportunity and that privilege, you know. At least we're going somewhere. And even if that had to start with us, at least we paved the way.
At least we're moving forward, not backwards.
That's important.
Getting more and more interesting to know that even the local movies are demand more than the Hollywood ones.
Especially not right now when there's a strike. So this upcoming 2 years, it's actually our chance.
Because they stop production, they stop shooting because strike, right?
They already start again, so only 2 years now.
But even like big blockbuster movies, and it's being head-to-head with a local movie, and the local movie also won the box office numbers. For the past 2 years. Especially for the past year.
I think it's a matter of how, we heard how Indonesian films always horror. It's easy to get box office if it's horror, which is a good thing and not also a good thing. But then the good thing is that Indonesia's horror have been one of the biggest genre that make international world to see us. That's why we need to have a film festival, a genre film festival. However, like last month, like a comedy like Agak Lain suddenly show up and it works and everybody was blown away. It show us that the Indonesian viewers need something different. So it's a good fresh barometer and change for all of us.
And we have a big market right here.
Okay, so name 3 of your favorite Indonesian movies of all time.
Okay,
I go first.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. One is Taxi by my father, Arifin Senur. It was 1990 and it won 8 Academy Awards. Piala Citra, amin.
Indonesian Academy Awards.
Indonesian Academy Awards. Dapat 8 Piala Citra. Taxi The second one is Janji Joni by Joko Anwar. I love it because it's so simple. Taxi is always also simple, so I like it. It's very relatable. Janji Joni by Joko Anwar, 8 nominees for Piala Citra, and it won 2 Piala Citra. I think it's 2005, 2006.
Yep.
And then the third one, not many people know, this is Hidden Gems. This is also by my father, Ivan Senor. Yuyun Pasien Rumah Sakit Jiwa.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
I love horror films, and it was made the year I was born, 1979, and it has 8 nominations. And no, it has been nominated for best film, Piala Citra.
Leo, your turn.
Quickie Express. It was very funny. Funny. I
love
laughed
it.
throughout the whole movie. It was Quickie Express and Banyu Biru.
I like it too.
I like that one. And apa ya? I'm still struggling on the last one because I can't decide from Sherina or AADC. It's between those
You can have
two.
both.
Yeah, you can have both.
It's the same PH, so it's
Same
Then both.
makers.
fight. They
Yeah.
will fight. They will fight. Mamira will be happy. Mas Lukman.
Okay, ada one is Senyum di Pagi Bulan Desember. It's a really touch, and it's a nice story drama, directed by Wim Umboh, one of the greatest directors in Indonesia. Writer by Arifin Sinur.
Ooh,
Yes, and
I
then
didn't know that.
won Best Pictures. I think it's about 1979 or 1975, I think. And then my sister played and that movie win the award also. And then my father win award also there for scoring. And then the second one is what I call it? Cut Nyadin.
Yeah.
You know Cut Nyadin, right? One of the greatest movie in Indonesia. And then the last one is my movie 27 Step of May.
Oh, I like that one.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to say that one of my favorite Indonesian
thank you,
movie,
thank you.
27 Step of May.
Thank you.
And then I really love Jatuh Cinta Seperti di film.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
It's really
Oh,
nice.
that is brilliant.
That's
Brilliant.
like a-
This year has been a very good year.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Indonesian.
2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean the film that released this
Oh,
year,
Yeah.
Jatuh Cinta and Naga Lain, is two different
Yeah.
things, non-horror. So it's,
Yeah.
Even I also love to say Budi Pekerti.
yes.
It's really
Oh,
nice
Budi
movie.
Pekerti, yeah, that's also
Yeah.
good, yeah. Okay, I think we're going to wrap this up and talk more about Indonesian films off the record. But we really have like a very, very good time, interesting discussions, exciting, and you have stated like your hope towards the Indonesian cinema. Like hopefully we can bring the Indonesian cinema forward together, hand in hand, all parties. Thank you again, Lukman Sardi,
Thank
Marthino
you,
Lio,
thank you,
and
thank you.
Nazira
For having
Senor.
us.
Thank you for
Don't
having
forget
us.
to watch Glenn Fredley the movie.
Yes, when
of
it's going
course.
to come out?
Maybe on the 25th of April.
Of April.
Okay.
This year.
This year,
Of course.
in the
this-
theater.
In
the
theater.
Not OTT yet.
Nah.
Yep.
Okay, before we close, Marthino Lio, would you like to sing?
No, thank you. I'm good.
Nazira want to sing.
You play.
Iya lagi.
Okay. Thank you again. I am Aisyah Fabian. Thanks for watching special dialogue for National Film Day, 30th of March, and Selamat Hari Film Nasional.
Yay! Bye.